Hello, I am very sorry, my dear friends, for this 54th episode. There had been tremendous delay from my part, from my video journalist part. You can say atmospheric problem. I do not have an excuse, really. So I am very happy and delighted that you are with me still. So we are at episode number 54, and that reminds me a song, number 54, House of Bamboo Door, Bamboo Roof and Bamboo Floor, number 54. So we are at hashtag success sauce, hashtag examination, chapter 3 and part 13. And this will be the last part before we go to chapter 4, that is next chapter. And you know, what I am trying to convince you is exam is not what we understand by exam. The moment word exam is put before you or you hear, we feel that yes, we are in an examination room, sitting in a chair or a bench, and examination paper is before us. We have a pen open and ready. Exam paper, question paper is given to us, and we are all tense. We have to answer them within scheduled time, and on the result depends our future. So we are all tense, nervous, anxious, whatever you call it. But what I am trying to convey to you, that exams are there. We have to pass the exams in due time. But exams are at every step of our life. We have to cross every step successfully. That means every exam successfully. Life is full of exams, and life does not pardon you. If you make a mistake in one step, life allows you to redo it and be successful, then go to the next step. Therefore, exam word should not unnerve you, should not disturb you, should not create any panic in your mind. Do not be panicky. Have cool mind. Try to think fast how to solve the problem at the moment. Suppose in 1964 there was a problem in front of the Prime Minister of Japan. What was happening at that time was, Japanese have two staple foods, and one staple food is okay, price is okay. The other staple food became short in market, and prices started rising, and it went on to astronomical heights. Citizens were extremely unhappy, complaints, mass protest, everything reached to the Prime Minister, and Prime Minister tried his level best but could not solve it. And Prime Minister, those days television etc. was not that much available, so he came onto the radio and said, my dear citizens, we have tried our best. Absolute better than the best that you can think of, but still we could not control the hoarders who are hoarding your staple food number 2. Can I suggest you one point? That staple food number 1 is also as well good. Why not you try it? Try for 6 months, then you judge whether you will go back to staple food number 2. It worked. Citizen tried staple food number 1, they liked it, and they continued for 6 months. And what had happened to staple food number 2? The prices started crashing. Half of what it was originally, 1/16 of what it was originally. Still no takers, no buyers. And all the hoarders all over Japan went bankrupt. in course of a short length of time. And thereafter, Japan never had a hoarding problem. So he had a problem. He solved it in a innovative manner. So in life, you have also got to think of innovative manner in solving a problem. Don't get unnerved with it. I'll give you another example of how to motivate your juniors, your colleagues, because the chief executive is very strict disciplinarian, very hard taskmaster. So there are people who are easy, happy-go-lucky, easygoing. They are not able to match up with his, should we call, sticklers, and then they were getting demotivated, they were getting depressed, and the company found lot of resignations taking place for this emotional reason. Then the HR chief, human relations chief, thought of an innovative way. He got one room made of rubber statues of all the senior people, including the chief executive. And one is allowed one at one time, and the door is closed, he can lock the door from inside. And he can do anything and everything with whoever statues he want to attack. And people were very happy. They were punching the chief executive like anything, and other bosses whom he did not like. And once he came out, he was absolutely cool, absolutely normal, no annoyance in him, no emotional distress, and was performing very well. Resignations dropped, people were not leaving the company. Therefore, it was a miracle that has happened. Efficiency went up, company's profit went up, everything went up, and chief executives asked HR chief, "What have you done?" He said, "Sir, it is a secret. Kindly do not ask it. You have got the result, so be happy with it, sir. Please do not let me reveal you the story." So here is also another problem that he had and he had solved. Say there was a situation with me when at Telco there was a strike by the employees union, and we were officers supposed to attend the duty, and they were picketing, there were violence when we came out of the factory, and they would follow up to the colony, up to where we lived. Myself and my friend were coming out of the factory gate. There was lot of heckling, this and that. We crossed that. Almost near our hostel, suddenly we found two hefty men crossing our road and mocking us. So you had gone to the factory, did not obey us. Now you have the punishment. We will batter you like anything. You are our punching bag. So I thought, we are really in a problem. What to do, how to come out of this problem. And I saw two persons running away over the field to avoid these two hefty fellows. I said, okay, we will be punished. What about them? You are not going to punish them? They had also gone to the factory. He said, yes, you are right. So both of them started running to catch those two fellows, and we coolly walked away to our hostel. So here is a problem, and I have solved the problem with intelligence, and to get over it, you have to keep your mind cool. And that is all I am trying to say in this chapter of exam menace, 13 parts, that for exam is okay. There also you have to keep your cool. Exam in life is always forthcoming with problems, severe problems. You have to keep your cool again, solve it, and go ahead. That is success.